Once upon a time, in a small village at the foot of a mountain, there lived a young man named Sam. Known for his laziness, Sam would spend his days lying under a grand banyan tree, napping and daydreaming, while the other villagers toiled away in the fields and workshops. One day, a wise monk visited the village. As he moved through the village asking for alms, he couldn't help but notice Sam lounging under the same tree day after day. Intrigued, the monk approached Sam and asked, "Why do you lie here all the time? Why don't you work in the fields like the others?" Sam, barely opening his eyes, replied, "Oh, let me sleep. Working in the fields is hard. I can't do that." He then laid back down, uninterested in further conversation. Seeing Sam's laziness, the monk decided to spark his interest. "Do you want to become rich?" he asked. This question ignited a flicker of interest in Sam. He sat up and eagerly replied, "Yes, of course. Can you make me rich?" The monk smiled and pointed to the distant mountain. "Behind that mountain, there is a cave. Inside the cave, you will find a precious diamond. If you can retrieve it, you will be rich forever." Sam was intrigued but hesitant. "But it is difficult to climb the mountain," he said. "If you can't even do this, then forget about it," the monk replied, turning to leave. "Wait," Sam exclaimed. "I will go. Are you telling the truth?" The monk assured him, "Yes, but the cave is on the other side of the mountain. It is not an easy journey." Despite his usual reluctance, the thought of the diamond filled Sam with excitement. He set off on his journey the next morning, determined to find the treasure. The climb was arduous and Sam quickly grew tired. However, the cool mountain breeze and the thought of the diamond kept him going. After a long struggle, he reached the top of the mountain. The view from the summit was breathtaking, and for a moment he felt a sense of accomplishment. Now it was time to descend the other side of the mountain. The descent proved even more challenging and dangerous. Sam stumbled and fell many times but kept moving, driven by the promise of the diamond. Finally, he reached the cave. But to his dismay, the cave was empty. He searched every corner, but there was no diamond to be found. Disappointed and disheartened, Sam wondered why the monk had deceived him. Realizing he had no choice but to return, Sam gathered his courage and began the difficult journey back. Despite his exhaustion, he managed to climb back over the mountain and return to the village. As soon as he arrived, he went straight to the monk. The monk greeted him with a smile. "Oh, you have come back," he said. Angry and confused, Sam demanded, "Why did you lie to me? There was no diamond in the cave." The monk looked at him kindly and replied, "But I think you have found it." Perplexed, Sam asked, "What do you mean?" The monk continued, "My dear friend, you have found the diamond of diligence. Before you went on this journey, you were too lazy to even work in the fields. But now you have climbed a mountain and returned. You have become diligent and agile. This is the true diamond. With diligence, you can achieve anything in your life." Upon hearing this, Sam realized the monk was right. He had always been capable of achieving great things, but his laziness had held him back. Now, he understood that he possessed the diamond of diligence. With newfound determination, he knew he could overcome any obstacle in his path. From that day onwards, Sam began working in the fields with dedication and hard work. He no longer saw tasks as burdens but as opportunities to prove his diligence. In our lives, we often encounter laziness and procrastination. This story beautifully explains the reasons behind them. The primary cause of laziness is a lack of motivation. People become lazy when they lack a clear purpose or goal in their life. Initially, Sam was lazy, but when the monk told him about the diamond, he was motivated to find it. Similarly, when we lack a goal in our life, we feel demotivated and become lazy. However, having a goal and a strong desire to achieve it can make our laziness disappear, driving us to work towards our objectives. Another reason for laziness is having easy alternatives. Sam was comfortable in his village because he had easy access to food and shelter. But when he ventured beyond the mountain, he realized that he could not survive there for long without effort. This lack of alternatives forced him to act and come back. In our lives, we often fail to push ourselves if we have easy options. By putting ourselves in situations where success is the only option, we can eliminate laziness and become more determined. The third reason for laziness is not recognizing our abilities. Sam never believed he could climb the mountain and return. When he accomplished this, his confidence grew, and he realized his potential. This shows that we all have hidden capabilities, but we fail to discover them due to laziness and procrastination. Once we start believing in ourselves, we can achieve anything. Diligence, as shown in the story, is crucial for personal growth and success. It is the consistent effort to accomplish tasks, even when they are difficult or tiresome. Diligence has the ability to turn potential into reality. It helps us build skills, achieve our dreams, and lead a fulfilling life. Laziness is not something to accept or tolerate. It is a challenge to overcome and a hurdle to leap over. By embracing diligence and setting ambitious goals, we can push ourselves to achieve our dreams, even when they seem impossible. So, let us rise above laziness, harness our inner potential, and embark on the journey towards a fulfilling and successful life. Remember, the true diamond lies within our unwavering determination and hard work.